All right, we're ready.
Great. We'll start off with Malika Andrews from ESPN.
Hey, James, I just wanted to check in on how your head, neck, all that's feeling, what happened there.
I'm great.
Good. That's a good thing. What happened?
Got hit. Part of basketball.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Brian Lewis with the New York Post.
Well, that is what I wanted. I wanted to check on your health and what. I mean, was that a neck or was a shot to the head or?
No, I got hit in the jaw. My neck kind of twitched. I'll be all right though. It's nothing. Get some treatment on it. Get some rest and be ready to go next game.
Greg Logan with Newsday.
James, in the fourth quarter, you guys opened up from 5-point lead to 11-point lead, but then they cut it to 1. What was it? What is it that makes that such a hard team to shake off?
They just play with a lot of pace. They got 2 guards that push the ball at a high level, that put pressure on that rim, and some of their guys are knocking down shots. So we just didn't do a really good job or a great job at loading up and getting back in transition. But then again, they only had 23 points in that fourth quarter, so it's pretty solid. It was mostly that first 5 minutes of the game when we gave up 20 points. After that, I think we held them to 86 or something like that. So it's pretty solid for the rest of the game.
Alex Schiffer with The Athletic.
Hey, James, two-parter for you. Just what did you see out of Blake tonight, and kind of how do you go about learning a new guy on the team like that, given the condensed season, no practice time, etc.?
First game, he looked comfortable. We try to get him shots and try to get him involved. But Blake is going to be very key for us just because he's versatile. He creates mismatch problems, and he's a very, very, good passer. So once we actually find sets and that it can incorporate him, that he can look for consistently and he can be prepared for, we'll be that much better. But I think for his first game, just learning on the fly, without really any practice time, he did a good job.
Christian Winfield with the New York Daily News.
Hey, James, can you talk about what you've seen from Nick or just over the weeks and over the days and just how you've seen his impact grow over these last few games?
He's comfortable and confident. When a young guy, doesn't worry about anything but playing hard and doing his job to the best of his ability, good things happen for him. And that's what we're seeing out of Nick. He listens. He goes out there and watches film, and he goes out there and does his job every single night. Obviously we all make mistakes, we all mess up, but his intentions are great, and more than not, good things are going to happen for you. As far as communication, try to help him get in his right spots and teach him different things that it make the game a lot easier for him. I think any young guy, though, I think the game is so fast for them. Once they, settle into a game in the season and a role and they get more comfortable, the pace slows down and they're able to be more effective.
Back to Greg Logan with Newsday.
James, we don't get to talk to you tomorrow, so I'm going to ask about this coming road trip. 3 games in 4 nights. The first 2 really tough at Portland and Utah. You've had 3 grinded out wins in your past 4 games. How much of a test does this trip represent to a team that has championship aspirations like yours does?
I think every game is a test for us. For us, we're not allowed to take anyone lightly. We don't have the luxury of that. I think we saw that last game. And so every night we prepare, for our opponent to the best of our ability. And coaches do a really good job of that and to prepare us, and we go out there and try to execute. So I think our next opponent is Portland, who've been playing pretty well, and we just got to take it one game at a time, and that's the most important thing. We can't look further down the line, and I think if we have that mindset, one game at a time, one possession at a time, good things will happen for us.
Thanks so much, James. We appreciate it.
Welcome.